Question 1. Find the mean of 8, 10, 11, 9, 10, 7, 8, 8 and 10. The mean can be found by taking the sum of the values by adding them up and dividing by the number of values. So here the sum of the values add up to 81 and there are 9 of them. So 81 divided by 9 will give us our mean. Final answer, the mean of that set of numbers is 9. Question 2. Find the mean if a set of 12 scores has a sum total of 66. Once again, the mean can be found by the sum of the scores divided by the number of the values. So the sum of the values divided by the number of values. In the question it tells us the sum of the values was 66 and there were 12 scores. So 66 divided by 12, our mean is 5.5. Question 3. Find the median of 3, 5, 5, 7, 8, 8 and 9. The median for an odd number of values, and there are 7 values there, so we have an odd number of values. The median for an odd number of values is the single middle value once the data is placed in order. Now the data is in order already, so we just find the middle value, and that would be 7. So our median of that set of scores is 7. Question 4. Find the median of 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 and 15. Once again, the median for an odd number of values, and we have 9 values here, is the single middle value once the data is placed in order. These numbers are in order already, and so we find the single middle value, and in this case it's the 9. So the median of this set of numbers is 9. Question 5. Find the mode of 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 16, 17, 18, 18 and 19. Now there are a few ways to define the mode. The mode is the score that occurs the most often, or mode is the score that has the highest frequency. That's another way of saying it. Or another way of saying it is that it's the mode is the score or the category that is the most popular. So it depends on the question. But you can see in that set of scores that 16 occurs the most. It occurs 3 times and no other number occurs 3 or more times there. So our mode for this set of scores is 16. Question 6. Find the range of 27, 28, 28, 37, 42, 64 and 71. Now the range of a set of scores is the highest score minus the lowest score. 71 is our highest score and our lowest score is 27. So our range is 71 minus 27, and we have to actually do that calculation and get a final answer. Our range of this set of scores is 44. Question 7. Find the range of 47, 25, 18, 38, 41, 8 and 84. Our range once again is the highest score minus the lowest score. These scores, you'll notice though, aren't in order. They don't go from lowest to highest, so we'll have to be a little bit more careful here. The range equals the highest score, which if we look carefully is 84, and our lowest score, once again looking carefully, is 8. So our range is 84 minus 8. We must finalise that calculation and get a final answer of range of 76 for this set of scores. Question 8. Find the range from the dot plot below. Range is the highest score minus the lowest score. The highest score that's got a dot on it there is 14, and it must have a dot on it to count really. And our lowest score is 8, so our range is 14 minus 8. Final answer, a range of 6. Question 9. The histogram below shows that the scores have a range of 3, 5, 6 or 7. Range is the highest score minus the lowest score. Highest score of 7, as you can see across the label on the bottom, the axis, the horizontal axis at the bottom, shows a highest score of 7 and a lowest score of 2. So our range is 7 minus 2, which gives us a range of 5. Question 10. Find the interquartile range of 33, 34, 34, 35, 36, 36, 37, 38, 39 and 41. The interquartile range is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. The upper quartile is kind of the middle score of the upper half of the scores, and the lower quartile is kind of the middle value in the lower half of the scores. So in the short version, the interquartile range is called Q3 minus Q1. Let's have a look. The interquartile range. Now we split the scores in half to kind of make a top half and a bottom half. Then we'll get the middle score of the upper quartile. In this case, you can see that 38 is the middle of those 5 scores that form the top half of the scores. And we'll write that down, and then we'll subtract the middle of the lower half there, the Q1 value. You can see that 34 is the middle score, or kind of like the median of the bottom half of the scores there. So that value is 34. So the upper quartile value of 38 minus the lower quartile value of 34, and we'll get a final answer of an interquartile range of 4. It's a little bit tricky, but we kind of think of it as 2 halves and get the median of each, and then subtract those 2 values.